Peruvian Metals in the news recently. Peruvian Metals trades as PER on the Toronto Venture Exchange and DUVNF and the OTC in the States as they assign the development of the Mansa Musa gold-silver project in Peru. We'll be now to run through the details. CEO Jeff Reeder. Jeff, appreciate the time here. I know this has been in your hands before, out of your hands. IM Gold had it. To run through the details on today's news for investors.
Well, thanks, Rob. Our project Mansa Musa was a high sulfidation system in Peru. We had it since 2010. We claimed it. It was an old Barrick and Buenaventura property where, they spent about $3 million in 2003, 2004. We claimed it. When we claimed it, we actually competed against Barrick. They claimed it as well. We won the main concession, and Barrick had the surrounding ground. But we did a deal with Barrick around the surrounding ground. They give us all the data from their 2003, 2004 exploration. And they retained a 2% NSR on the surrounding ground, not the main concession. And so we had an option from IM Gold in 2017, I believe. They did a bunch of work to spend another $2 million on the property. It didn't meet their criteria. So they gave it back to us last year, taxes paid. What we did is then I started looking for a partner because I really was focusing on our plant and high grade opportunities in northern Peru. This Mansa Musa is a lower grade oxide gold, and in Peru, 0.5 gram to 1 gram gold will make these mines profitable. One of the properties that been mined in the past, and I still is mined right now, is IRL, Canadian company with the Koriwami property, which is about 100 and some kilometers to the north. They've been mining 0.3 to 0.4 grams of gold for several years, doing 20-some thousand ounces a year. I'm not sure exactly those numbers, but you can always look on their website. But my point is that these type of things can be put in production. And the deal that we did was with a private group of investors, backing by a very, very reputable Peruvian consulting company that knows has mining engineers and knows how to plan a mine, to let them take the property over as an assignment, which means they're basically renting the property from us for 5 years, and then they have the option to buy it at the end of the 5-year assignment. But during that time is that they have to make payments to us of $410,000. They have to pay us a 3% NSR on the production. The surrounding ground, which is was Barrick, now Franco-Nevada, has a 2% NSR, which we have a 1% NSR. But the main concession is 3% NSR. And this group has to make they said they will make a mining decision, a production decision within the 2nd year. And doing a deal with a private company is very advantageous for us because they're going to fast track this stuff. They do whatever they have to do. And once they do what they're doing, they're going to have to pay us they have to pay us a 3% NSR. And a 3% NSR on gold production right now is we're just going to sit back and hopefully we're going to help them do everything they can to get to that level. And we're going to sit back receiving royalty checks, and that's a great new revenue stream for us besides our plant in the northern part of Peru.
Also noticed you cleared a couple pieces of news here in the last couple of weeks, Jeff. Why don't you run through that, your throughput at Aquila Norte, and you closed tranche 2 of a small financing. Why don't you run through the details?
Yeah, so quarter Q3, we did just a little more production than Q3 in 2019. But what's significant about that is that we didn't start July 1, the Peruvian economy opened up. We didn't start processing until July 28th, and we actually beat Q3 production in 2019. And we raised just a little bit of money. I'm very careful about who's going to be coming into our financing because, we don't need a lot of money. We just needed to cover some of the shortfalls. But our numbers are up now. Our production our revenues paying the bills in Peru now. We just need a little bit of money, and we closed about $185,000 of the $250,000 that we allocated that we needed, and we're going to close the extra $65,000 within a month or at the end of this month. But we're very careful about who's coming in, and we're going to manage our share capital very, very carefully. And knowing that we have cash flow, we can build on our cash flow, and we can hopefully, starts increasing the margins as well, which we plan on doing during the fourth quarter.
Hey, Jeff, before I let you go here, let's give investors a little glimpse into the future. How are you going to close the year here?
Well, I think we're going to have a very good quarter Q4, a good quarter Q4. We're going to exceed the production, hopefully, that we did last year. But we know that because we've got a lot of interest in the mineral. Some of the other plants in the areas are shut down due to COVID. We're opened up, and next we will be looking at bringing some mineral down from Plata Dorada, the joint venture we have with Real Silver. That would be our own mineral, and we're doing some. We're looking at some other prospects right now, which we should be disclosing soon, but we haven't got everything done yet. But we're going to have a very, very active fourth quarter.
Okay, that's Jeff Reeder. He's the CEO of Peruvian Metals, PER in the venture, DUVNF, the OTC in the States. Hey, Jeff, appreciate the update. We'll certainly look forward to checking back in when you have some more news to report.
Okay, thank you, Rob.